if you were to handpick the single most important thing you can do, it's to invest in yourself and double down on yourself. The major difference between the me of now and the me of, say, 4 or 5 years ago is now I invest in myself. It's funny because I was a very different person 4 or 5 years ago. You know, I spent my money on stupid shit. You know, like I was buying clothes and I was doing all this because I wanted to fit in and have people like me and all this stuff that now is relative at the time with how I felt. Where now I invest my money in books, seminar, courses, and I'm not saying that's right or wrong and that everyone has to do this. I'm just explaining what has worked for me. Because when you invest in you, the truth is you're only going to get one life. You know, you get to decide what direction that life goes in, and by feeding your mind with positive things and that things that support that end goal, you're going to move towards that. Like, and I've done this, you know, I've sat and watched and monged out to TV for 2-3 hours every single night, and that's fine. And if you're using that as a deload time, that's fine, you know. But the reality is fucking 4 hours of Kardashians probably isn't going to help you get onto the journey or the path that you want. But in a book that is surrounding yourself with information about biographies of people that have done it, you know, or marketing books for a business, or nutrition books for your diet if you're trying to lose weight, or whatever that looks like for you. They're the things that are going to support you. That's investing in you. You know, how that looks then is going to be relative to, you know, your bank account. Like, there was a time when I had no money and had to fucking go through my couch to get money for the bus, and I could barely afford an audiobook, you know, but you invest in yourself and you build on that. Now I'm fortunate enough that I was going to seminars, and now I get to work with people like, you know, I'm working with Tony Robbins in June, and Jack Canfield, and these people that are really successful in their areas, because it moves up. You scale up as things move on, and you get quote unquote more successful or start climbing the ladder against your right wall. You can start investing in you in different ways. But for me, it's audiobooks. Like, I read 2-3 books a week. You know, audio, I listen to, like, I read 1 book a week, you know, but I listen to 2 books because I'm always, if you see me with headphones in, I'm listening to an audiobook, or I'm listening to a podcast, you know, or I'm listening to something that's feeding my mind or fueling my mind with something that's going to support the end goal. My end goal is to reach more people and help them as much as I can. So I feed my mind with things with biomechanics, nutrition, physiology, mindset, because that supports me and it supports people that follow me, and I can help them. So that supports the end goal of building off and serving more people. Find what your end goal is. What does that look like for you? That may be completely different for you. You may want to run, you know, a bar or a flower shop or your own mechanics, or get out of your job, or be the best mum you can be, or be the best dad you can be, or be a family person. Whatever that looks like for you, but invest in you and support and feed your mind with things that are going to support that end goal.